Okay, so y'all are both very goal-oriented in, your business and your health and working out. How do y'all maintain those goals throughout the year?
I think we feed off of each other. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if I would call myself a goal-oriented person. I mean, like, I don't set goals for myself. I want to be the best version of myself, best mom, friend, wife, just do better each day. But Ella helps, our daughter, because I want to do better for her. I want to feel good. I want to stay active for her. I want her to grow up seeing, healthy ways to eat, to, work out or be active, And yeah, like I said, I think we feed off of each other.
Yeah.
As far as our drive and motivation goes for our lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, my whole setting goals have changed over the years. Like before, like competing in CrossFit and doing that, and then going back and doing the Army stuff that I'm doing. It's like, for me, it's like I'm an older guy doing what I'm doing with the Army with a bunch of younger kids. And it's like my goals are to be better than they are, in shape, running, whatever it is, so I can mentor them and I can be around a lot longer. And then when it comes other goals, it's more of, all right, well, I have to succeed in order for Ella to have an education, or for Ella to grow up and have these things, and for Katie to have security of the house and all, you know what I mean? Like all that, like to me, that's basically what everything works around. It's like
drive.
Army, it's like, all right, well, stay alive, train, mentor people, stay in the game as long as I can. And then outside of that, it's just like, okay, what's the best thing for my wife and my daughter?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, what do I got to do? All right, got to do this. Got to figure out a way to do this. And that's
interesting you say that. I guess maybe before Ella, my goals were more competing in CrossFit. Mm-hmm. And then now that we have a daughter, my goals have completely shifted. Like my main focus is I want to wake up and I want to feel good all day. I don't want that tired slump or that energy depletion at 3:00, because at 3 I'm picking her up and I got so many hours with her still. You know what I mean? And so my goal, my everyday goal, is just feeling good, energy wise and in my body.
I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said.
Okay.
You piggybacked on what I said.
Okay.
But it's pretty heavy now.
I brought some more ideas in your head.
Well, the thing too, like health for me, it's like, okay, well, our daughter's this age. I want to be able to walk her down the aisle. I want to see my grandkids. So it's like, I want to be able to where I can still run and play and pick up and do these things in 20, 30 years.
Yeah, you're building.
Right? And that's a big goal because of what my body's been through already.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's what I want to be able to do in 30, 40 years from now, still be able to do that to some degree.
Yeah.
Like, and so for me, that's another drive of why I try to eat as clean as I do. And, I do certain things is because I want that down the road. Not just next week or a year from now. It's like, I want to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right now y'all are building a foundation, not just for Ella, but for like future generations to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So deep.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. And also too, over the past few years, as far as nutrition goes, that has changed a lot, because before, especially with competing in CrossFit, I was doing macros. I did the zone. Right. I weighed and measured, right? Because you have to do that. You want to be the best competitor, and you got to lean down and all this stuff. And I remember after having Ella, I was just like telling him, I was like, one, I don't have the energy for that anymore. It works for some people. It didn't work for me. I don't have the energy. I don't have the time. I don't want Ella growing up and seeing this scale and these measurements and, and
it's in their head.
I want to be able to go to a birthday party with her and enjoy a piece of cake with her, and not be like, all right, I can't have that. I have a competition coming up, or it's not in my macros.
It is, but
and I was very strict, and I definitely recognize that. But that has been the biggest shift after having Ella. I just wanted a more balanced, well-rounded plate, and teach her that, because I don't want her to get all in the, what's going on with all like the fads that's here and there, and the
Body
diet
image
culture and body
right.
image
But
issues.
also with that
I just,
too, I think if she did see you count macros, I think it's how you articulate it to her on why you're doing that. Like, hey, mommy has a goal to do this, and my mommy's that dedicated, right? So I think
Right, it could
even
go
if you
both
do that,
ways,
it could go both ways, but it's a
you have
slippery
to-
slope.
It is, but you have to educate and make them kind of understand that and have those
Yeah.
conversations.
For sure. And that probably is great with some families. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a lot of moms out there or dads that do
100%.
that. I just didn't want that for Ella and I. And really,
Well, and it was
I
your
didn't-
goals were changing.
My
you know?
goals were changing.
Every
I didn't
year
need
is-
to count. I didn't feel like I needed to count my macros and stuff like that. And so, anyway, I have to say I feel more comfortable, and I settled into a more balanced nutrition group for me, for feeling good.
Yeah, and
you know?
everyone's different, and
Oh, 100%.
yeah, everyone's going to take this health path. I mean, everyone should kind of look to see in their life what they can change to make it better. I think everyone needs to always be better, like
Right,
you said.
right.
Like, be a better you. How can I do that?
Yeah.